Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod. We are playing in the Valyrian Freehold, but we're under the Andal invasion timeline, which, if you're looking at, you're probably saying, this guy doesn't look like the guy that we were before, and we're not in the land we had before. Well, the first video I made, I didn't realize till after when I started to do the second one, there's some bugs and glitches with that particular, I don't know if it's just that guy or that mod. Because if you look, there's certain areas that say they have no character or whatever when you go to pick them. And I just went by, I said, okay, I'll just go under the guy that runs the whole deal, vassals, and do it that way, and maybe it'd be better. Well, it didn't. So I figured I'd playing the Andal invasion over here as old Trisper Mud, but I didn't want to. I wanted to be able to do the Valyrian Freehold ones. A lot of people like to see the whole dragon thing and stuff, and I like it myself. But I realized that, you know, there was something wrong with them. Like, I couldn't. There was just always like something happening. Like when it came to traveling, they were like where you'd pick to go, they go like totally different area. I don't know if it's because they rushed out the submod or what. I don't know. And if you play under the Valyrian Freehold timeline itself, it literally none of the Valyrian lords and freeholders have a dragon one. There's supposed to be dragons everywhere. None of them have a dragon. I don't understand, but it's just my shit. Or it's the submod's got some glitches and bugs or whatever. But this is the only one I've seen that actually will work. And two, in the first one I tried to, you know, I wanted to do slave raids and stuff. You have slaves and you can sell them and everything, trade them for money. But you couldn't do it if you weren't either independent or a coastal territory. So I picked a guy that had coastal territory. Well, when I first picked him, all he had is this high lordship here. But then as soon as the game started, like literally as I started the game, the guy that had Volentenes dies or whatever the case may be. I don't even think he died. Just somehow I gave it up. Oh, I guess he did. It was my brother. Okay, I understand now. So my brother... Well, no, that's not that. Hold on a second. Volentenes, yeah. No, yeah, this guy had it. And it just gave it up. Like, I don't know. It just said he inherited it. And I don't even think this was the guy he inherited it off of. It was somebody else. But it just said all of a sudden he had it. So, I don't know how that happened. But, so yeah. We started out with, it was only like 8,000 men. Now I got like 24,000 because he's an Archon of Valyria and this thing. And I guess... the different titles give you more of a standing in the Freehold, I guess, because there's actually Archons and there's like Lord Freeholders and that shit. And because for the most part, they're like merchant republics, like he is. So if you play as him, you don't, it doesn't, the succession doesn't go like, alright, you got a son, it goes to him. It's all elected by the freehold or whatever, the ones that's over top of everybody. And then there's certain ones that are feudal, like there's lords, then there's like lord freeholders, and it's crazy. Like, I don't know, but see, this one seems to be more intact. Like they're all archons, the ones that aren't just regular lords. There's lord freeholder, but the lord freeholders are merchants. So they have different things that they can do that feudal lords can't. And they also, I think, aren't in line of succession. Like, I think if you're over certain stuff, it will. Like, if you're holding, like a holding, then it will. But I guess with this one, like, some of them they are, it seems, and some aren't. Like, the Merchant Republic ones usually aren't passed down to your family. It's usually elected, and then you can put the Merchant Republics, you can actually do a campaign and you can put money into a person's campaign and all that. It's crazy. Like, it's just way too much crazy shit, and they're not really big on the whole war. They just want to make money. I mean, they do make a lot more money than the feudal lords do, but like I tried to explain the first one, the Archon of the whole Freehold of Valyria, All the free cities are his tributes, and each and every one of them, it matters the timeline. This one's a little later back, so this time they actually give him 20%. As it gets closer and closer to the doom, they only give like 10% each. That's a lot of money, like 20% of each one of these free cities' incomes, and they make good money. So he should never be broke. And then another thing we have to do to be a slave, to do slave raids and stuff, we have to pick the business focus to make it able for us to do the slavery. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to check off the business. Even though we focus in diplomacy, it's our only way of really going in slave raiding, actually having shit to do, not just sitting around or thumb up our ass. We do need to recruit a court physician. So you have sent out messengers and scouts out in all directions to scour the realm for skilled physicians that would be willing to take up residence in your court. Word should reach you shortly if they manage to find a suitable candidate. Hopefully they will not bring you a quacksalver. So hopefully we don't have to wait long, it says. We can also take loans, like I told before. You can buy Unsullied. I think you can buy like little clips of them. You don't have to. Before you had to like pay a shitload of money, and you can only buy I think like 9,000 at a time or 10,000, some shit like that. This one we can reforge a sword, which we're gonna do. We have this guy has a regular Valyrian sword, and we also, which is pretty fucking badass, we have a glass candle, and you see how it's green. It would be black if it's not active, and there's certain conditions, like the power of magic hasn't not faded, so like like the modern time, it was just coming back in the story, but as of right now, of course, it's full blast. You got dragons everywhere and shit. You have to have a learning greater or equal to 12, which you do, and then one of these that must be true. You have to be a mystic, follow the Valyrian religion publicly, be a red priest, a warlock, or shadow binder. And you can't be blind from age, of course, because then how would you see the glass candle? We also have this Engines of War, which I don't know if it's in the story that Tyrion looks at or not, but supposedly the only full intact copies in the Winterfell library, but in this, because it's, further back before the Doom, we actually have it. And it adds different modifiers, like you have a plus 5% on damage and siege, and a monthly prestige hike of 0.10, and like with the glass candle, we get a +2 intrigue, +2 diplomacy, and +3 learning, and then a +2.5 prestige, as long as it's active. Like, you don't have to equip these, all you do is have them in your treasury. Now, with like the swords and shit like that, you have to equip them, and that gives you a +1 martial, +5 vassal opinion, and a +2 dual skill. There are dual skills 9.17, so it's not bad. Let's go ahead and fill in all these other fucking things real quick. We got designated regent. See, there's some people that want to be a regent. I think we might let him. Let's check other vassals. I know like one of the women do. I don't know who she is, but she's got a fucking dragon, so make sure I keep her around. Is she married? No. I don't know if she's. Yeah, we're not related to her. But yeah, some of the women do have dragons, not that many, but see, like she does. I think we're gonna marry her as our second wife just to keep her dragon around. So we're gonna get that one vassal that wants to be regent, and make him happy. We need to take a captain of the household guard. Usually a good fighter that likes us. Check. Damn, he's pretty good. See, we might just make him. Let's see. Yeah, he's good enough. We have to do bodyguards. This is where you want the good dual skill. Damn, he's good. We'll get him. I guess we took all of them. 3 left. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Court musician, architect. We don't really have to worry about that kind of shit. I just leave that open in case you need somebody that's, needs a couple extra opinion points to him. Where was that girl? Alright, her. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get all the dragon riders on there. See, this guy's got sieging. I don't really want to let him go yet. Yeah, he sucks, so we'll put her on there. Or maybe, yeah, because she's actually a brilliant commander, too. Yeah, you want to get as many dragon riders as possible. If you got like 3 dragon riders in one clip, man, you're badass. This guy's good though, man. He's a brilliant commander. Where was the one dude? There he is. He's a skilled commander. We got other dragon riders too. Maybe I'll take. She is and she is. I don't think he is. Let's look. No. Alright. Where am I at? Yeah, he's a dragon rider. We already have him. Let's see, is he better than that guy? Yeah. Alright, and this guy we'll switch off probably for this dude, because he's a good lead to center guy. You can always have dragon with him. And then this guy, I really want to give up because he's got siege leader, but you really won't need it if you have dragons because they can just burn everything to shit. So we got like 4, I think like 4 dragon rider commanders, which is awesome. Alright, we're gonna put in the court tutor as soon as we get the fucking court position. We could put that guy, but I want to see who they give us. We'll go ahead and unpause. Alright. Archon Orys, the realm is in a state of war. As such, I, as your liege Archon, command you to provide men to support your armies. That's fine with me. Alright. Oh yeah, we're gonna raise our troops. So we are gonna try to put these dragons to the test. We have 11,000 of vassal men. I think we're just gonna raise them. Because our fucking the main men are completely full, which is crazy. They usually don't start off that full. We're only like 200 off from being full, 7,000 there, and then we have Monteris up here, which are completely full, so 6,500. So we'll go ahead and raise the vassals, have them come. See, this is did it again with this shit. Like, I don't understand why these guys are raising outside of our area. Like this guy, our shit's right here, but then up in Monteris, it's okay. I think it's a glitch with the with the Valyria itself, because in the more the more present timeline, this shit's all broke up. And I think because before we always asked the guy that makes the mod, like, why wouldn't you make a thing where you can play in Valyria? And he said it was hard with the way that Valyria was broken up. So I never thought it was ever going to happen until I got, confirmation a couple months ago that they were going to do it. So I don't know if it's maybe just this part that's underneath the volcano area, but who knows. As long as they move and go where the fuck I want them to go, I don't care if they take different routes, but there probably won't be much fighting in there anyways. But I wonder if it's just because it's real like hilly and mountainous and shit. Like most of it's mountains and hills, so I guess you just gotta go certain ways. And we're going over to Sarhor, it seems. See, now they actually see how it's zigzagging and shit. I just think it's the way it has to go because of the way that is. Now when you get up here, of course you gotta go around the water. It's fine. So I mean, hopefully it's just that part of Valyria. I can deal with that. It's not a big deal. Actually, we'll take these guys and get them up to there before we actually go in. Or right there. It's fine. Alright. Bro, we have to pick ambition. I guess we'll build. We should probably try to have a daughter. We'll probably have a daughter. I do want to marry that other girl that's in my court. Where's she at? We do have dragon riders here, but they're old. I want the girl that's she's like 17 or something. The dragon rider. There she is. She's probably gonna give me a fucking prestige hit. Oh no, probably not because they're in the court. Same court. I don't know who she is though. I mean, we could marry our sisters too. Let's look at. They don't have any dragons though. I'm all about getting as many dragons as possible. Alright. Let's just marry the one girl. I mean, she's not lowborn or anything, so it's not a big deal. I'll go ahead and marry her. Then now we have a secondary wife here, so you can have I think 4 wives altogether, or 3 maybe, I forget. Let's look at her dragon. Her dragon is actually better than mine. Mine's only like 5 years old or something. Or 12. He's only got 5 martial. As long as he doesn't have any negative multipliers about him or anything. Alright, to the most excellent Archon Orys, blessed be to you and you and your house. Voting with me in the council, so I agreed. Henceforth owe you a favor. He is the Archon, which is like the Seneschal, the hand of the king, whatever. He doesn't have anything for us that we want a fucking favor for. So, no. We're alright. Let's see. We need a command household guard. I guess we'll... yeah. Sorry, I got like hoarse throat today. Improve our levies. So we'll drill the soldiers. Alright. Your rangers report of a suspected witch living in the outskirts of the realm. They have never been able to prove that the woman practices sorcery, although the villagers do not trust her. She is willing to put her medical mixology skills to good use in your court and offers to become your physician in exchange for naught but a small vial of your blood. A most strange offer. She is pretty good though. Mystic. Probably gonna have a 90% chance we have no effect. 10% chance of getting an infection. So hopefully we didn't get infected. No. Alright. So go ahead and she's doing something, so we don't have to worry about that. We are gonna put her, I think, as the tutor. She's a mystic. We don't have any scholars, so it's either her or him. She's high Valyrian though, so it doesn't matter. She's pretty good all around too. Yeah. He's a mastermind scholar, so maybe I should put him. Yeah, we'll put Damon for now. Unless it gives us some trouble. Do we have a cupbearer? I guess they don't. I thought they had a cupbearer or food taster over here in Essos. I guess I'm mistaken. I don't know. Let's check our council, our laws real quick, because I know. So yeah, they have council power in this. I can't just go around doing whatever the fuck I want. I can abolish it, but I don't have enough supporters right now. The obligations are pretty good. What's this? Crown laws, province of Valyria apply to city or whatever. It's a title considered as your property. Alright. Let's look at that then. Freehold. The realm. Authority, slavery is legal, all that shit. Republic is magisterial electives. So like you have like oligarchy, triarch for life, establish a monarchy and alliance, remember, so you can end up changing it and shit. It doesn't have to stay the way it is. First night's illegal. Whoa. Guess can't have everything illegal, huh? Everything legal. So yeah, it's aristocratic freehold. So the heir is this dude who is Lord Free. I think you have to be a freeholder to even be in the succession, I guess. Yeah, because they're all. Well, this guy's just the Archon. No, it says he's a freeholder too. Yeah, it has to be a freeholder, I assume. So yeah. Let's see. Get these guys moving a little faster. I know some people don't like going too fast, but I can't sit back and take forever on this. Alright. Someone to marry a sister. Oh, this is a good one. Of the Hasdan. I think he's up here, this shit. Is this it? Yeah. Hasdan Mo. So yeah, this is a good match here. We will let him marry our sister. She's 24, he's 38. She would be his third wife, I think. Yeah. So whatever. I think we still get the let's check. I think we still get the non-aggression or whatever. Yeah, we get it. Alright. Go ahead, marry away. Let's look at our other sister. The one that isn't married. See if we can get something good for her. Archon of Valyria. You don't have no men. The Pinto she does, but I don't really want to give up the high Valyrian blood. Just anyone. This guy has 4, but he has a dragon too. How old is our sister? 30. Yeah, I really don't want to do that to him, but I will. He is the son of the Archon, but he doesn't inherit anything but their little holdings, so it's not really worth it. Maybe we'll just go with this dude. Who is this guy? He's a Prince of Pentos, but he doesn't hold anything. Alright, right click select. Yeah, we'll go with him. Or maybe, nah, we'll take it. Let me check, make sure with him, because I do want to get another wife for him. She's fucking old though. Trying to find somebody that's a dragon rider, but I don't think there's gonna be any more. Usually they're up top, I think, for the most part. I know a way to check. Just, well, no, they don't, they don't give you that much. They used to give you plus 10 martial when you were a dragon rider, but I guess not anymore. I only get definitely Valyrian, high Valyrian. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's old. Damn it. She's 41. She's only 13. There's another. She's okay. Lord Viserys. This one's Lord Aemon. Trying to see if I come across another dragon rider. It'd be great, but she's probably gonna be old. It tends to be that way at the beginning with the females having to be a little older, the ones that are dragon riders. They're definitely gonna. We're going into Triarchs and shit now. I do want to find one though that's these high Valyrian. If they start fighting with each other and shit, it's funny. Because you're not paying enough attention to one, and it's fucking funny as hell. Let's get back up here real quick. I won't take much time. 13. She's a Triarch of Valyria, but she's only associate Valyrian. Ready to find a hot. We'll go with the one. Where was she at? The one that wasn't real old. We ain't gonna get a non-aggression pack for it or anything, but it's better than nothing. She's 28. Yeah, it's probably the best bet. How'll she go? There. Okay. We'll get a non-aggression, but... Alright, yeah. We'll give her to the one guy, or him. There we go. Somebody needs to be arrested. I'm trying to get somebody's loyalty. My treasure. Vassal. He's alright. Alright. He's up for this suggestion. See, let me make sure. I hope I can fucking slave right now. I forgot to even check. Alright, if we go up on these. Whoa. Oh, our armies are raised. Alright, we gotta wait anyways. Except, yeah. Got married. I guess we're going to the money. That greedy bastard gave us 10 gold. Alright. Oh, now he wants money from my sister. I'll give him the customary. I'm not fucking patting his pockets with my money. Alright, these guys are taking forever. By the time they get up here, the war's gonna be over. Let's check out these guys. We're gonna just put our dude right in there. Then we got a little dragon rider. And watch, when we go into battle, you'll see that, you can, man, every one of them is a dragon rider, except for that dude. They're fucking badass. Alright, we're gonna have our wife with us, and then somebody lower down. So I don't want to use all the good guys in one fucking stack. Alright, they're gonna... Let me see what's over here. We gotta find something we can... Oh no, we're not even going there, we're going over here. So we can take these guys straight there. And the other ones can come. Because when you got dragons, like, you don't have to worry as much. And that's another thing, Divine from Glass Candle. Like, you can look into your Glass Candle as long as it's active. And you can check to see if a chance, like a plot is successfully being revealed. Like, if somebody's plotting against you, you can find out through your Glass Candle. It's pretty cool. You'll see when we go in, like, when it comes down to what you call it, we like siege something, you'll see that if it auto stop plots, you'll see that it'll say, do you want like a dragon action, and you can use your dragon in a siege, or you can use them in battle, which is pretty awesome, because you don't have to worry so much about the you know, the if it has like a really big like difference in troop number, because you can use a dragon and just fucking blast them. It's cool. See, like, and then you can use your glass candle to manipulate people's dreams. It's fucking awesome. I was messing with it earlier. Manipulate his dreams, giving him negative effects. So that's pretty cool. He'll have disturbing dreams and shit, and driving him crazy and doesn't know why. Pretty cool. Maybe we'll do this. We'll take that guy's. This one's army, the bigger one. We'll take this guy off, put our wife. Oh no, that's not our wife, is it? No, we don't want her. That's our wife. Alright. And then we'll take the guy that's more down there. And then these guys, we'll have them wait for them to come. And since these guys are all set up, we'll come right down to Sarhor. I think that's where he's going to. Damn it! My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and can't seem to stop worrying. So we've gotten the stress trait. We can get rid of it, though. It's not a big deal. Fate smiles upon you. So our Lady Dana is pregnant. I think it's our first wife. Look at his eyes. They're like black. Like he hasn't slept. I wonder if that's new. I never noticed that. His eyes look all like he got punched. Sorry, we do have one son. We need to probably give him pride. Yeah, he's quick, so it's pretty cool. And this is another good thing they have in this. You can restrict your children's marriage in case they leave your court somewhere. They can't just go out and get married on their own to somebody you don't agree with. That was a big problem in the other game. Was that, you know, you had your kids, if you gave them land, they would fucking make stupid ass marriages, and it just pisses you off. He just took. See, he's using his dragon. I guarantee it. I think that's the Archon's. What you call it? Yeah, he must have taken some. Yeah, he's got the Princess of Sarhoy. They don't have any damn men though. Nobody came to help him either. None of the. Whoa! He took his whole family. He's got his heir. All his sisters. Looks like this is of his server. Yeah, it's 97%. I told you about the time we got over here. We might as well just turn back. Just so we can be on our own land, not have to wait. Where's he going now? He's going there. When's he gonna get there? 23rd. Yeah, we're gonna start going back. But if he stopped, yeah, he's gonna stop there and fucking siege it out. Even though he's not supposed to be able to. He's got all these people prisoner. So he can bust that up another. It'll max out at 75%, but because he holds who he holds, it's done. But after that, we'll just drop our men, and then yeah, it's at 99 right now. He gets there and takes that, it's over. All right, and then we'll try to go on a slave raid so I can show off the dragons. Are all my men right? Yeah. I think that's all of them. I got 11,000, yeah. I don't have none of my own men raised, so. We go ahead and, there. Damn, why didn't that go up any? Oh, man, what did he do? He probably sold one of them. Scores capped at 99 because less than 36 months have passed. That was stupid. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say Star Hunter has escaped from the dungeons of Lord Aenys, Valeris, and Tyria, and has built a lair in Tyria. Star Hunter. Man, he's old. Man, he lost his dragon. There it goes. Okay, we live in harmony and contentment. We propose that Archon of Valyria of Hasdan and Kayla marry. No, I'm not giving up my court position. Crazy? You're a greedy fucker. I mean, I would like the non-aggression, but I'm not giving her up, no. Rumors of fire and blood. Who's this guy? I guess that's his son. He's got Star Hunter now, doesn't he? Yeah. Alright, well, at least his son has him. I think, or somebody. They're the same. No, they're not the same family. Took the dude's dragon from him. All right, the wars have subsided, so we're gonna go ahead and drop these guys. Let's look and see real quick. Please happen. I'm gonna be fucking mad if not. Oh. I may have to wait a minute. Let me see. Man, now these guys are saying I don't have. No, it's not. Hold on, man. This is pissing me off. It said all the following must be true. Okay, we have to be a slave trader. So I think if we just sell them, that would be fine. We have to sell them, but we have to find somebody that's 400 first. So now that's all we're waiting for. It takes a minute sometimes. Enter the slave trade. There we go. So we are now a slave trader, which it says right there. Hopefully, this is all we need. Nice. So now we can do slave raids. So we're gonna slave raid on the people of the Summer Isles because they tend to be really weak. Let's look at other places we can slave raid. Nice. We can go to Dorne. Let's see. He's got a lot of men. That's what I need to make sure. Look, how many boats do we have? Even though we have dragons, we still need boats. So we got about 80, 88, which is cool. That'll do the trick. Let's see this guy. We don't have that many. Is he a pact on anybody? No. Spotwood. Yeah, don't have that many men. I think we'll go just a little practice run on the Summer Isles here. Let's check, maybe go on a High Lord here. We'll go to Tall Tree Town. Take this, guys. So we can't do Dragon Conquest because we're not independent. See, there's some of these though, it'll say, like, province of Tall Tree Town must be occupied by Aqua's Dan to be sacked for slaves. So we have to occupy them, so we have to siege them. See, but some of these are already at war. If you go on the slave raid, it'll be different sometimes, to where if there's like a revolt going on, you can get more out of the slave raid. Like you get, I can't explain exactly. It's a lot of better shit that you get instead of just like the little whoever you occupy is where you get slave shit. You gotta look at them there because every one of them can be different. If they're at war already, that's what makes it usually the ones that have revolts breaking out places. And then you just gotta make sure you do it before whoever's revolting ends up winning the war. Let's see, can I go against him? No. Maybe you can always check Dorne. I think Dorne, any of these guys are in war. Let's check and see. Yeah, that one's not. Let's look at Jourdain. Yeah. You want to find like the ideal ones that are already at war and shit. He's got black eyes too. It's funny. Let me look around and see if anybody is being revolted on. Alright, check him. Spotswood. Yeah, let's check up here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, because it'll say when you hit on the slave raid part, it'll say like minus 75 this, like it's a lot of shit that you get more than just whoever. If you're on their shit, you gotta actually like control their province. Where's this guy at? Yeah, see, I don't know, there not gonna probably be any that are really gonna have it right now. Later on in the game you'll see the ones. What the hell? Bennett of Bennett's Hoe. He don't even have any land. It'd be great if I can get that guy's the same one. It'd be great if I can get one off the bat. with that big ass multiplier. Let's check the north. Nope. I know it's usually. Oh, let's check the Andals up here. I forgot if this is all like Andal territory. Oh, he's not coast. Let's go. This guy. Yeah, we might as well just go for the little one right now, because it's not. We're gonna be sitting here forever trying to find one that does. A lot of times you're not even looking for them; it just pops up. Check out Carful. With Carful, you get a lot of money. Nope. Pharaohs. Nope. Alright, we'll just do the little tall tree town. Just because we can, let's check and see what is all under this. So all that. This, that. Alright. So we'll have 3 of them that we can do. Go ahead and slave raid. We gotta pull up our men. I know they're gonna be probably pissed because I just dropped them, but who cares? Actually, I'm not gonna raise all of them. I'm trying to think. This guy's Kia. Let's see. He's right there, which is stupid because it's not his land. There's nobody there. That guy. That guy. That should be enough. And then we'll raise to 63 boats. Look, this boat is on land. Like, how's that even possible? That's the kind of shit I'm talking about here. Maybe go pick up all these dudes. It won't even let you go there, is the thing, but he's sitting there. Like, it's fucking weird. I think it's just glitched out somehow. I don't understand what's wrong with it. That's why it was, like, pissing me off. And my other boats are probably up here, yeah. Right there, so man, in there. Look, it's to go like that. Like, it's crazy. All that shit. For what? We could probably bring him there. No. Just stay there. Let's see if they how they move. That's fucking weird. They like went all over the place. Oh, she died and she was attractive. Poor baby. It's got a little teddy bear. I didn't even notice that. Alright, Hera died. I'm about to say, I'll make me depressed too. Oh, why is this boat not there? This boat's like stuck. Wow, I can't even fucking move this boat. That's insane. Well, I guess that boat is out of commission. Let's go ahead and drop it. That was fucking stupid. Now I'm waiting forever for them to get over here with this weird ass traveling they have to do. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that shit. I think it has to do with the fucking Valyria. It's like, why would you release the shit if it didn't work right? You know, like, come on. Like, you think you'd wait until, like, the shit was, you know, chill and you could fucking put it out and get, like, a decent product. But no, that would make too much sense. Alright, now they're here. I don't know how they got there, but they're there. Go ahead, put them on the boat. Come down here. I don't think we'll be able to take all of them though. 6, 9. Alright. We'll go ahead and bring them together, but then we're gonna have to take some off. Damn. Let me see, is there a real small, like, unit? No. Motherfucker. Alright, let's take that. Alright, them. Bring them on the boat. Let's make sure we're on this so we can burn people to death. Alright. I think we got both for wives. Oh no, that's this guy. They always put him on there. I want the dragon rider. Alright. Let's get on the boats, go down the tall trees. After we do this, it won't take long. And we'll just end this video here. I don't like how they, sometimes I get carried away and don't realize I'm all along. Alright. Armed thugs attacked me while investigating a rumor of a plot in Aqua's Dam. I escaped my life but severely injured. Sucks for you. Alright. Hurry up, boats. Alright. News from Qoherys, Your Excellency. During the war in Valyria, the dragon riders Lord Freehold Hagen, Ondoryen, and Rider Nakis, whatever. Lord Freeholder Aegon Tybor, Rider of Trogdex, meet in fierce battle, driving their dragons that tear at each other relentlessly. Lord Freeholder Aegon prevailed. So he burnt this dude's face. He's burned. That's crazy how that the burn on there. Did the dragon die? Ooh, it did. Too bad. Alright, what a dance it must have been. Alright, come on. We're gonna get right to tall trees. Alright. Being on your liege council is not always easy. You have a huge amount of work that needs attention. There's so much to do. The list seems endless, just as you're about to give up. Master Jaehaerys steps through the door and asks if you want any help. As tempting it may be, you would be in his debt for it. There's your favor. Is he our bastard? No. Fuck him, I'll take it. Alright, we're leading, okay. We're really master of ships, we don't have to worry about being on the actual council, so we can still command people. Approved institution of tax shifted noble obligation law. Alright. See here, it'll say, deployed a dragon in the siege. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'll tell you like what happens and shit. Put it into the siege. It says deploying a dragon will annihilate the enemy host. However, it comes with a price. You put your dragon at risk and the land is burned and the people will dislike you for what you did to their land. Now like say it'll tell you like the chances. Like it says defending troops will get minus 20% morale, defending troops 20% loss. My dragon gains 50 prestige. You get a 5% chance he gets maimed and 10% chance he gets wounded. And then you can just say fuck it because you don't want nothing to happen. So you'll see how quick it goes, man. It's like woof. See that was the damn. You accidentally rounded up everybody we could find and Noge. Clap the prince in irons and later us. No, we're gonna take the whole family. We're gonna probably put them into slavery. Yeah, the entire family. They're already at 99. We'll go over and knock these guys out because it caps out, and then we'll have to take these other ones too so we can get the slaves from them. I forgot. Alright, our wife's pregnant. The first wife, I think. We have another prisoner, another one to add to our collection. Let's go ahead and deploy the dragon. Go boom! Your acquaintance Baron Hall has returned from battle Griffin's Peak alive and has suffered a very gruesome, horrific injury. What? Skyim. Why do I care? Let him rot. Oh, what happened? Expressed desire to get married. Who is she? I'll marry out this guy. There. Alright. He just burned it down. Except. Alright, there goes that. They're just burning that bitch up. See, this is what I was talking about here. Oh, come on. You see how it says levy size minus 75%, tax modifiers apply, limit, fort level, garrison size. Like this is all you get sacked, and that's where they'll come up sometimes if you get and it'll say gains 1 slave level, which is good because you don't get that normally. So because we're tearing his shit up, I guess he can just give up and give us that. So that's cool. We didn't have to worry about it. We got it anyways. So we will accept. Slavery is ended. Let's see what this says. One of your slaves in your camp distinguished themselves. You believe that he might have potential as a domestic slave. Should you bring them into your personal household? Let's see. Sandor. Oh, he's nothing special. No. Yeah, I have no need. Sell him. Was sold the unknown slave trader. Alright, so we're gonna get back on our boat. and then we'll go home. You actually see a group of slaves that were captured in Citrus Coves are selected to join your personal collection. We delivered to Aquistan. So we have, they're all Summer Islanders, so wherever you go from, see who they're going to be. He's pretty good. They're going to hate you because you're their master. He's got good learning. He's a priest of love. Maybe we can make, you can get a lot of money for him too if they have good attributes. Hurry up. Alright. Get back to back home. Oh yeah, we have to make a trade post. Why can't we? I think this one was the one on the trade. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make a trade post, and we will own it, which is cool. A lot of times, it's like other places that they end up owning them. Stand them down. When we get back to the house, we'll stand them down, stand down our boats. Alright, we'll go ahead and end this here. If you look here, like you said, you can sell your slaves. You just have to have somebody that has enough money to buy them from you right now. We have slave camps too. So you can buy them, you can free them, all that good shit. And every time you sell one, it's 400 gold. So we went up a slave camp level. So let's see if we can see if it shows slave. Yeah, we have large slave camp. I think it goes up every time because it says you get one slave camp level or whatever. So I think that's what made it. It wasn't large at first. I know it wasn't. This one doesn't have one. But it's not it's not our capital. It only has ones for the capital. So until next time, this is Tony. Later.